Hello my friends and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. In yesterday's video we did spend the day in Skyhold and we talked to Solus, sort of, Vivienne for sure, and Cullen. Got new quests, found the garden, all sorts of lovely things. In today's video, the first thing I want to do is I actually want to head into our requisition officer here and turn in the requisition for the Tome of Rifts, because I am going to become a Rift Mage. The study of rifts is a recent phenomenon, but one that has almost unlimited potential. The rifts, and with them the veil, represent the very fabric of the world. Those who would master rifts must reconcile their knowledge of magic with how the rifts operate. Each rift must be dissected and studied, and from that accumulation of information, a new college of magical study will be born. So let's craft that item, and then
consider it done.
I have to return to my trainer, because her name is your trainer. And they are over...
Stefan finally died. It was a blessing, really. He's been in so much pain since Haven.
Oh, no.
He was out of his mind at the end. He smiled, said he smelled his mother's turnip stew.
Oh.
And slipped away.
Didn't someone mention that turnips got thrown into the fire or something? Cole doing more Cole-like things. We'll need to check in with him, of course. And yes, here is my trainer.
You are back.
I am.
You are back, and you have completed the instruction. Alive. Of course, alive.
Of course.
And the next step?
Now there is a decision. You have to make it. Do you commit to this path?
Yes. Train me as a Rift Mage. Commit to the Rift Mage class specialization. All other specializations cut off. Fine with that.
You are my trainer.
Haha. Yes, I am. Thank you. I will give you this knowledge, and you will use it to great effect. How could you not?
How could I not?
You are the Inquisitor, and you will be a Rift Mage.
I will, apparently. Quest completed. Way of the Rift Mage. Did I fail the other ones? And I could have sworn I turned off the sounds for achievements, but apparently I didn't do it correctly. Well, as I mentioned yesterday, I do want to head to the war table. I did reset all of my...
How do you know they won't attack here?
Darkspawn don't think. They flow. They burst through stone cut with their bloody hands, and they never stop. That Corypheus, he's got the face. He's got the corruption. But he's no Darkspawn. He's a thinker. He ain't interested in a fair fight. So if we build it right, he's not coming.
You know, I believe you.
Okay, as I was saying, I had one thought about going to the war table, which I'm headed towards. The other thought was that I also have already pre-reset my talent points. I did do a lot of maintenance with my inventory. I went down and worked on some weapons again, which meant I worked on just Varric. Empty bags, stored stuff, and all sorts of miscellaneous things that are not very exciting to watch. So I did do that all before I started today's video. And when we get to Crestwood, I will update. I'll level myself up, because I'll no doubt have to level up at least one or two of my companions as well. But before we do that, a couple of things first. I do want to look at these war table missions, because there are so many of them. Secure a route through the Frostbacks. I remember I got that when I finished up
The order was sent?
This morning.
Finished up the Falomire. Or Mir. So let me click on that one. Inquisitor, we explored the Falomire after you cleared the place out. I've stumbled on an old road that leads west to the Frostbacks. If it's cleaned up, you could use it to shave weeks off a journey through the mountains. I'd rather be wet than freezing, Scout Hardy. While Cullen says we could move troops east to west without risking the mountains, let's keep this a road for our soldiers. They can repair it. Leliana says an unknown road. It would be perfect for our spies if it remains a secret. I can have my people clear the way. That's a really good idea. And then Josephine, merchants would give a great deal for this route. They'd reward us handsomely for the location of the road. I think I'm going to go with Leliana on this one, though.
I have something for you, Commander. The soldiers the Herald rescued from the Fallermire arrived an hour ago.
Thank the Maker. We need good news.
Do we? Do we really need that good news? Are we that desperate? We are that desperate, let's be honest. Okay, Inquisitor, the route leading west from the Fallermire is ready for use. My agents have found the shortcut most helpful, and secret's usefulness is often measured in hours. I have an enhanced belt of Winter Pact. I don't have that spell, but someone else might. Conscription, Shadows over Denerim. What's that about? My Lord Inquisitor, first I feel I must apologize. When I arrived at Redcliffe Castle, things had progressed to the point where I simply wanted the rebel mages and everyone associated with them out of our lands. Now that time has passed and the breach has been sealed, I have come to learn more of what you represent, as well as the true threat you face. Of course, I speak of the Tevinter Cult, which I have reason to believe has infiltrated the royal palace in Denerim. Seeing as the Inquisition knows far more about them, I would ask for your assistance in hunting down these spies before they do hear what they did in Redcliffe. All of Ferelden will be grateful. Queen Anora, Theirin. Shouldn't you have, like, shouldn't it be Queen Anora Cullen by now? Just saying. Or am I seriously so Prince Courty, or not me, but was Edward so Prince Consort like that he's now Anora, he's now Edward Theirin and not Edward Cullen anymore? It's fine, whatever. Cullen says, send forces to aid in the manhunt. Not only should we help, but everyone should see us doing it. Should we? Won't that scare them away? Like, them away being the assassins or whatever? And Leliana says, I have just the agent in mind for this. Allow me to send her to Denerim to quietly hunt down the Venator spies. Yes. My Lord Inquisitor, that went far better than I'd expected, to be perfectly honest. The help your people provided led us to 4 spies, one of whom worked in the kitchens and may have been plotting my assassination. Incontestable proof that this cult and its leaders are enemies of Ferelden. I owe you a great deal, Inquisitor, and hope that my support is meaningful in your opposition to these cretins. Queen Anora Theirin. Cullen. It should be Cullen, I'm just saying. Give Edward some minor respect. Okay, let's do a couple in Orlais as well. Oh, it's Sera's quest. I don't want to do that just yet. Let's do Cole's, the mission that came up after I talked to Cole. Sister Leliana, per your request, after seeing that no mage named Rhys was present at the conclave at the time of the explosion, I began my search. It appears, based on reports gathered from rebel mages, that Rhys had originally intended to be at the conclave, but the former Templar Evangeline persuaded him not to attend. She believed corruption within the Templars sought to exacerbate the conflict, and this merited investigation. Evangeline was last seen not far from Val Fermin, where a merchant described her as fighting other Templars and being taken, injured, but alive. Rhys came through the area not long after, searching for her. The forest near Valfermin offered many places to hide, but the Inquisition could track down these renegade Templars if you so ordered. Yours in service, Walker. Cullen, my men can cut through the forest and recover Rhys and Evangeline safely. Yeah? Walker knows the area. She and her scouts can get Rhys and Evangeline out safely, maybe. And I have friends in the area who would gladly help rescue someone so important to the Inquisition. I think it's just gonna be Liliana's day. Inquisitor. Another achievement, apparently. Inquisitor, Evangeline and I owe you our freedom, and indeed our very lives. I am greatly saddened to hear what happened at the conclave. I had truly hoped for a peaceful end to this conflict, and the death of so many good people is a tragedy. Our own investigation took us to renegade Templars using a strange new red form of Illyrium. I am chagrined that they were powerful enough to subdue us, although your agents tell us that these Red Templars serve as shock troops for the enemy, who has had both mages and Templars dancing to his tune. Evangeline and I need to recover from our wounds, and our presence at Skyhold will only cause tension with the rebel mages you brought into the Inquisition. Once we are healed, we will be honored to serve. Yours, Rhys, Senior Enchanter, Aquitarians. There is a note below, presumably added by Cole. I asked you not to do this. I was upset until it saved him. This is good. Then I have a deploy Rhys and Evangeline. What is that? Okay. But that's 3, and I want to go to the Black Emporium. Because I can now, apparently. The voices on the wind speak of a new power abroad in the world. Inquisition, they whisper, an ancient name restored, a memory rekindled and transformed into a blaze of hope. I hear the whispers and summon the fires of the Inquisition. Here in the depths beneath the city of chains, countless mysteries hide in shadow in anticipation of the light. Come, the Black Emporium awaits. Xenon the Antiquarian must spend his days composing melodramatic invitations to his establishment. I imagine being stuck in a chair for centuries leaves one somewhat lacking for entertainment. This particular message was hand-delivered by a cloaked figure at twilight, precisely as the sun disappeared beneath the peaks. My men spied the courier lurking about our outer gate for at least an hour, waiting for sunset, a servant under the command of some very specific instructions, I assume. That aside, I would encourage a visit to the Black Emporium. The Antiquarians Horn is legendary. Only those he deems worthy ever lay eyes on it. The champion of Kirkwall received an invitation once and reported, among other things, a strange mirror that could transform even flesh and bone. Yes. Who knows, we may uncover something that aids the battle against Corypheus, Leliana. So I only have forces as an option. And it says you'll need passage across a waking sea to Kirkwall that is easily arranged. Easily arranged. Perhaps. A ship has been secured. Be wary of what you find in the Black Emporium, Inquisitor. I have heard many frightful tales. Cullen. I do want to travel forth. So I want to bring Cassandra. It's been a minute. And then Vivienne. I feel like... yeah, let's bring Vivienne. I feel like if I bring Dorian, it's just a whole mess. And then let's bring Sera. My girls. Bring my ladies with me. Codex unlocked Black Emporium. They are not even with me. It looks the same, only a whole lot nicer. Wow.
I have quite an extensive library on the history of forbidden magic. It's back there, somewhere. I think. I haven't been able to turn my head to look for 2 centuries.
Okay, let's collect his codex entry, Xenon the Antiquarian. And I'm level 13, hurrah! Oh, schematics. Let's look here. Well, I did buy some schematics. Nothing from the schematics of Legend. That's really expensive. I did buy some over here, which...
Urchin, bring me a moist towelette.
Urchin, can you get on that? Because he keeps saying it, and it's really weird. So, Mirror of Transformation. I'm guessing this is I can change my face. I don't want to. I spent a lot of time making this face. No. Yeah, we'll just stick with the current face. So one of you said the reason I shouldn't come over here is because there was a huge...
Would you consider allowing me to acquire your hand? After your death, of course.
No, thank you. Somebody said that there was a huge spoiler for Corypheus. I feel like I should know this, and I don't see it anywhere.
Do not antagonize Chauncey the tiny bear. He may be small, but he nips.
But he's so cute. Can I take him with me? Oh, I want one. Are you sure I can't have him? Can I buy this off your inventory? I can't. Sorry, I've reverted to a 5-year-old girl again. It happens quite a bit. There's more creatures. Okay, well, I think I've done all I need to do. What is nice is that it sells resources. So I can go shopping here if I want. Which is nice, but I don't want to do that right now. Okay, so I want to go to Crestwood today. Today and probably tomorrow, since we're halfway through the video already. Let's start off at the village of Crestwood, because there is this quest where I need to... here it is. The capturing of Caer Bronach, and I would like to do that today. I'd like that to be the quest that I work on today. So, as I was doing before, I want to bring my amazing ladies along with me. I'm going to take a moment to level up, and once I've done all of that, I will be right back. Okay, I am back and fully leveled up. I am a Rift Mage now. I have some cool Rift Magey looking spells that I'm really looking forward to using. So let's head down to Caer Bronach. That was this castle that had been taken over by the Bandits, and it also gets us to a place where we can drain the lake. I'm not really sure how that works, but we're gonna figure all this out. So where am I going? I am going down. Yeah, there was a landmark down here that I wanted to grab as well. So we've already gone up there, and there's our rift that we have to figure out how to get into, because we're trying to drain the lake to get to that rift. That's how I understand it. And here is Caer Bronach. Bronach. I feel like they kept saying Bronach. But yeah, there's my beam of green. Oh my. It's really the landmark was the gallows. All right. Let's grab it. Come on, Theirin. The gallows of Caer Bronach. The gallows by the fortress are left over from when Orlais warred with Ferelden. Let us be grateful they have not seen use in years, apart from children using the ropes as swings before the gamekeeper chases them off. From the memories of Sister Yvonne of Crestwood. I mean, there are skeletons still here. Are these recent skeletons? I mean, the bullet says they're recent, but they're skeletons. So... how long have they been there? Have they been there since Orlais left? Because that's been a while. But then kids go play on it, so, you know, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, let's save. Sit up straight so I can smash down the gate, I guess?
Good. What's that?
Yeah, you go get him, Cassandra. You charge him bull right in there. Okay, hang on. Sad Splinters. All right, let's try one of these. Oh, that's definitely cool. I really want to try this Pull of the Abyss, but I gotta get there first. Okay, let's... All right, let's try this. Yeah, that's cool. Not as cool as my other one, but it's still pretty stinking cool. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. I love it so much. I'm so glad I went this route. Not that, Dorian's looked okay. It was the necromancy tree. It didn't look as fun. And I feel like if I'm trying to RP, which I try, but I'm not very good at, I don't think. I think the Inquisitor would go the Rift Mage route because they've got this thing on their hand from the Fade, right? Bowstrings. I picked up Sad Splinters. Sad Splinters. How are Splinters sad? That doesn't make any sense, but okay. Sure. Why not? Okay. Hi, would you like to just leave so that Oh, look, there's a bunch of you. Here, let me throw you up and then down. Or not. Hang on, let's get this guy. I need a bubble. He's coming right for me.
Flush them out.
That's pretty cool, right? Oh, 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 oh. Oh, the stinking brain sheeple. I'm enjoying this way too much. I need to get some better gear desperately. Hey, how about I give you guys one of these? Oh, oh, he just went, Did you see him? He turned all green and got sucked into the fade. I feel like that's so wrong. But I love it anyway. Okay, that's so fun. That's so stinking fun. I love it. Okay, there is loot down here. Lots of loot down here. I need to make some new gear, so let's get on it. Samite's an okay color, in my opinion. So there's a ladder. Yeah, I feel like there's a better way to strategically do it. Come up the ladder and sneaky and do things, and yeah, I just can't be bothered. We're just gonna barrel on in and see what happens. Well, that door closed. All right, well, there's doors over here that I want to go investigate, but there are people up there who are going to try and kill me if I do so. Ooh, hang on. Let's resupply. There we go. All right, I see some red dots finally. Hi. You guys looking for me? All right, you do that. I'm gonna go work on this range guy right here. Why do you have to get so close, Theirin? Let's work on that range guy over there. And, ooh, there is a highwayman chief. You must be the big bad guy. And I'm running out of mana. Oh, I need a bubble. Let me use some of my lyrium stuff. Should have saved my pull of abyss for here. I really need to wait on that. For the lady. Are you guys a VAR?
I think that's all of them.
Payday, yeah? Let's get some merchants in your new house.
Okay, that's a really great idea, Sera. But it says I still need to take it back. Wow, last stand Dire Maul. Or Dire Maul. Just Maul, not Dire Maul. Ignore me. Place Inquisition flag. Okay, that's easy. Werewolves howling in the distance. Not distant. Ugh, words. Words are hard sometimes. So is this like a new castle of mine? Maybe?
there. Your people are fast.
We should drain the lake. The mayor said the dam controls were through the fort.
So I can change my party. I can craft armor and weapons. Requisitions to upgrade my potions. That's pretty standard. Oh, I got a new perk. Nice. And, oh, Charter. Hello,
Welcome,
Charter.
Inquisitor. My name is Charter.
Yeah.
Leliana's eyes and ears, especially in this place. I'll have some information for you once my man Butcher finds us. He's running late.
You will, what's useful about this area?
Did Sister Nightingale tell you why she wanted agents here?
We lie on the main road between Denerim and Valroyo. Couriers stop here all the time. For what they're paid, some have surprisingly loose tongues.
You mentioned a spy.
When's this spy named Butcher supposed to arrive?
Half-hour ago, by the south gate. I hope he's only delayed. Butcher's last message swore he had secrets for us worth 10 times his weight in gold.
That's a lot of money. Unless he's really tiny. And then it's not. But a half hour isn't that bad, right?
What's happening in Crestwood?
The roads are nearly deserted. Too many undead keep rising from the lake.
What's happening in Crestwood?
The roads are nearly deserted.
Okay.
Too many undead keep rising from the lake.
Farewell.
I should be going.
Another time.
Okay. Equip potions. What else is over here? Modify armor, modify weapons. Wow, there's no reason to go back to Skyhold at all now. Unless I want to talk to people. Well, okay. Where was I with the chief dude? I think I was up the stairs.
Inquisitor.
Your worship.
Hello. Can you guys please not call me your worship? Inquisitor is much more acceptable. It makes me feel uncomfortable. Hard in Hightown, Chapter 4. Okay, now I can actually sit down and read all of them. I feel like there needs to be, like, a video of the reading of Hard in Hightown. I haven't read it. I think I read the first chapter, but I haven't read any others because I want to see if I can get the whole book. Oh, there's an exclamation point. New quest. What's going on up here, guys?
Someone needs to deal with the last of Crestwood's highwaymen.
Who has time?
If we clear the bandits out, more travelers. More travelers. More news for the Nightingale.
Good point, but I've got a code to unscramble if you want to know who killed Comfeyer last week.
What's this about bandits?
Are the highwaymen still in Crestwood?
Yes, your worship. Now that their fort is gone, the bandits are ambushing travelers.
Crestwood won't stop them either. The town's still reeling from the undead.
More quests. Oh wait, I'm getting new quests. I need to read these. I need to do this properly. Come on. Still waters, there must be a way to reach the dam from inside the keep. Oh yeah, it said that, or somebody said that I needed to do that. One of my companions. And high stakes, Leliana's eyes and ears in the region, a spy named Charter, mentioned that her man Butcher seems to be running a little behind. And then weeding out the bandits, a handful of highwaymen remain on watch at farms around Crestwood and should go the way of their brethren in the keep. Well, where are these things at? Here I have Still Waters, and that's that quest I want to work on next. Then bandits and high stakes. Okay, well I can do all those things. Let's take a minute to explore a little bit before I need to log off for the day. It's really nice. I have my own castle now. Well, another one. Although again, am I allowed to just take this? Oh, Sera, please come do this. This is why you were brought along. Because I mean, like, wouldn't it belong to the villagers of Crestwood? But it's fine. I'm sure it's fine. It's probably not. Oh, read this one. Caer Bronach. King Brandel erected Caer Bronach in 826, blessed, intending the fort as a stopover garrison for Ferelden soldiers fighting Orlesian invaders. The village of Crestwood takes its name from the fort's first captain, Sir Vennar Crestwood, who held Caer Bronach longer than anyone thought possible against a vanguard of the Orlesian army. When the fort's defeat seemed inevitable, Sir Crestwood opened the gates holding a flag of truce and challenging every chevalier in the Imperial army to a duel. Amused, one Orlesian officer accepted the offer. Sir Crestwood swiftly cut him down. 8 more followed. Honor and the watching soldiers forced them to fight Sir Crestwood one by one. The 10th challenger finally managed a fatal blow, only because Sir Crestwood had slowed due to blood loss from previous injuries. Impressed by Sir Crestwood's tenacity and endurance, the remaining officers left the small village around the fort untouched, as the Orlesians made for the capital, sparing hundreds of innocent lives from notable fortresses, etc., etc. That's a really good codex entry. I like that. Magister needs. Dear sister, it's been an age since I've written, but I simply had to thank you. Your advice was perfect. Just a few gossips bought with gold, and everyone in Minrathos thought Quirinus and I were the most dreadful rivals. It let us indulge our little love affair without his wretched family interfering, if only for a little while. Oh, Quirinus, not Quirinus. Quirinus himself sadly turned out to be less ideal. I caught him carrying on behind my back with a soberati of all things. I know, soberati of all things. Can you imagine? There was nothing for it. During the quarrel, I threw boiling water in his face, let his soberati kiss the scars better. He's cowering in a mansion now, pretending he was hurt in a duel. No doubt he'll want revenge. Don't worry, dear sister, I took precautions. Don't tell anyone, but my master taught me a few secrets that should keep me safe. The ritual cost me the mansion's kitchen slave, Lena. I'm sorry. Did you just sacrifice a person for this? And she's not even sure of her name, but I have enough power now to keep Quirinus from trying anything foolish. Kitchen slaves can be bought by the dozen at the market, so there's no harm in it. I feel wonderful, dear sister. Won't you come for winter's send? This year I'll have my new slave trained to make your favorite lemon cakes by then. It'll be perfect. Letter from Magister Delphine to her sister.
Come on, Cooper, join us for a spell.
Not likely.
Just one hand?
No.
Will Her Highness sulk in the corner all night? Suit yourself.
Okay, well, I want to talk to this group, but
What do you make of that?
You're a scoundrel and a liar, Reeve, and probably a filthy cheater.
Is that all?
Take your money, you ass.
Okay, well, like I was trying to say, I want to talk to them, but I want to wait until tomorrow because I'm definitely over time for today. Oh my gosh. Stop speaking. Stop speaking.
Is that all?
Take your money, you ass.
Okay. As I was saying, I want to talk to them, but they keep interrupting me, so we're going to come down here to wrap things up for the day. Tomorrow, I will pick up right here again tomorrow. I can't think because they keep talking over me.
Take your money, you ass.
But we'll pick up here tomorrow, and we'll keep on working in Crestwood and go from there. As always, thank you so very much for watching. Please do keep yourselves safe, and I will see you again tomorrow with another new Dragon Age Inquisition video.